ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The semifinals of the Sam Haven National High School Soccer Championships taking over the Roscoe Davies pitch yesterday. In senior girls play, the Lyford Key Dragons getting a hat trick from Paige Smith. She found the back of the net 3 times, helping the Dragons book their ticket in the final, roaring to a 3-0 win over the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves.
At first, I think we were a bit nervous, but we really pulled through it, and we realized how well we could play as a team. And obviously, it's a great feeling. I think all of us are very proud of each other, and we really pulled through. We didn't exactly know how they played. We didn't know how to run onto the ball if they were faster than us. So I think we just had to play it safe at first, and then just figure it out from there. I couldn't have done it without my team, and Charlotte played me a great ball through, and that's kind of what led it all to the victory.
Up next for Lyford Key Senior Girls now will be the Tabernacle Falcons, who flew by the Knights of C.R. Walker 2-1. As for the senior boys, the Dragons also moving into the final. After being the Aquinas Aces in the private school championship, Lyford Key getting the best of their BAISS counterparts once again thanks to a 2-1 victory. The Dragons will now play for the title against C.R. Walker, who jumped all over Tabby 7-0. The Knights have scored 13 goals in 2 matches while giving just 1 back. So they look in good form. The third place and championships will be on the field tomorrow. 3 p.m. the girls' bronze medal match between Anatole and C.R. Walker. 4:45 the boys' bronze medal match, Tabby and Aquinas. 6:15 the girls' championship, Lyford Key and Tabernacle. And the boys' championship will close things out at 7:45. C.R. Walker taking on Lyford Key. Should be a good one there. Team Bahamas will depart tomorrow for the CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championships in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Striker Leslie St. Fleur expected to play a key role.
We've been out here training hard and been having fun at practice, which is the main part of the sport. You got to have fun at training and work hard at the same time. So we're looking pretty good, and we have some more details to finish off. We had learned a new system now, and every day we've been training on it. So our defense and our offense is getting there. So everybody got to talk to each other, work hard, communicate, and we have just got to put the effort out there. We go there and do what we have to do and come out victorious. Our mindset right now is we going for the finals.
Female rugby players being offered the opportunity of a lifetime. Those who make the cut can further hone their craft in the United States.
I had a chat about coming over to have a look at possibly bringing some girls over for the Club Sevens. Initially, unbelievable athletes here. I think it's a really good opportunity for that. I think rugby's still developing, so the understanding of the game is probably a little bit behind, but from raw potential, that's the interesting thing for us, is that can we bring the girls over, give them about 4 or 5 weeks, and then see how they kick on. Washington DC Furies, it's their first time that they've looked to do an international program. We're bringing players in from abroad. So it's a Club Sevens, so it's the biggest Club Sevens event in the US. And the girls will then compete on the national stage. So there's 3 qualifying places from where we are in DC. And if we go forward to that, then we'll play everybody else in the nation. So it's a really high-level competition.
The IAAF World Relays get underway tomorrow in Japan. Our men's 4x4 team will be on the track early in the morning here at home, 6:40 a.m. to be exact. They will run out of Heat 3, Lane 8. The top 2 from the 3 heats and the next 2 fastest moving on to the final on Sunday. Also on Sunday, the men's 4x2 relay. The Bahamas running even earlier at 5:30 a.m. in Heat 1, Lane 7. The top 3 plus the next fastest 2 of the 2 heats also advancing to the final later that day. The Bahamas Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation elections all set for tomorrow at J-Line Fitness. President Joel Stubbs indicating he is ready to lead the body once again.
So we had some level of deflation with the sport of recent. Many of the members were saddened, disappointed as to what had transpired or happened, but nonetheless, that would be my job now to move forward, to gather all the athletes, all the membership back together, pretty much set a platform of which we'll all be able to enjoy and of course continue doing what we love doing. Yes, I'm sure and I'm affirm that they do love me as the president. I've done, and my work speaks for itself along with my executives that were in the past. I think we have done an extraordinary job with the Federation. And of course, all of the results speaks for itself.
The Junior Baseball League of Nassau's best of 3 championships swinging into play tomorrow at St. Andrew's Field of Dreams. And based on the regular season and playoffs, it should be a fight to the finish.
You know, this year we had the age change, right, and we had a lot of young players moving up. Every year, teams are keenly competing and doing extremely well. Coaches are working hard, and players are putting a lot into it. So every year we expect it to be very exciting. So it's going to be very, very tough this weekend.
Earl Forbes and the Franklin Pierce Ravens men's baseball team keeping their season alive last night with a 9-5 win over Southern Connecticut State in an elimination game in the Northeast 10 Conference Tournament. The Ravens playing in another elimination game tonight against the same Lemoyne team that handed them a 16-2 loss earlier yesterday. That game right now has got off to a much different start. The Ravens put a handful of runs on the board in the first inning, and they lead 5-0 in the top of the fifth. Forbes 0 for 2 so far with a strikeout. From the AA baseball diamond last night, Jazz Chisholm, he went 1 for 4 for the Jackson Generals, but they suffered a 5-2 loss to Birmingham. After not being selected in last month's NFL draft, tight end Maven Saunders still getting the calls. He competed in the Cleveland Browns minicamp for undrafted free agents last week, and now he's been invited to the minicamps with both the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. The Brazilian Basketball League semifinals on the court last night. Flamengo taking a 2-0 series lead on Botafogo with an 81-69 victory. David Nesbitt 2 of 5 from the field, a perfect 4 of 4 the charity stripe. He finished up with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 block shots in 21 minutes. Game 3 is set for tomorrow. A big day tomorrow for Lou Rawls' Tum Tum Nairn at 2 p.m. over at Nassau Stationers. He will be releasing and signing his new book, Purpose Driven.
Just come out Saturday and, like I say, it's not really about seeing what I went through. It's more so how I respond to it. So just I think the book is a great read for everybody, not only young kids, but adults, middle-aged people, just to see that, you could overcome adversity.
This Sunday is Mother's Day, and it will be a very special one for Tum Tum. It's the first time in more than a decade he'll get to spend it together with his mom, Mona Lisa McKinney.
When you make sacrifices to leave home, and you don't get to see your family a lot, so this would be a special time for us.
It's an awesome feeling. 11 years is a very long time to be away from my son, especially, the bond that we have. It's an unbelievable feeling, so I'm really happy about it.
And that will do it for sports. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.